Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Reviews Podcast. I'm your host, Ken, here with your co-host, Love Zach. And today, as the title suggests, we were talking about that new show on Peacock, which is a remake? No. Whatever.
It's like a reboot. A reboot.
Yeah, Bel-Air. So, I'm going to start off by saying a lot of people aren't fans of it. They think it's a bit too... Yes, check out, come on, man. Check out Twitter, bro.
Yo, Twitter's for the kids, bro.
Everything. News, Twitter, everybody. A lot of fans
for the kids, my dude.
They want to give the show a chance, basically, because it's not a replica of what we all know and love.
Why would you want a replica, though? Come on, internets. What are we talking about?
Again, this is not, I don't think this Bel-Air is for us. I mean, it's for us in the sense of giving us a new take on it, but it's more so for the new generation.
It's definitely teen drama for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? But like, come on, B. Like, what you talking about, man? Like,
I think Will's character is still the same. It's just that we're getting a more in-depth look into why he left Philly. You understand? And the fact that, spoilers for people who haven't watched it yet, Carlton is doing drugs.
I love that.
Me too. I said the same thing.
Carlton's character is mad dark. That shit fire.
Come
on, bro.
Lisa was his girl. Now Will and Carlton is fighting over Lisa. We do remember the beginnings of Fresh Prince where Carlton wasn't really feeling well.
Carlton and Will wasn't banging, bro.
Nah, not in the beginning. So I can't wait to see the dynamic when it switches, what makes them get together. Hillary is doing her thing, taking social media by storm.
Time out. Hillary's bad as off, John. She's wild, yo. Like,
yeah. Aunt Vivian looks great too. Aunt Vivian.
Yeah. Hillary's bad. Like, she's like one of my favorite characters. I think Hillary's character, in terms of, the OG Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Hillary was high sedity, bougie, bubbled in her own ear. She don't really know what's going on. Like, this Hillary is present. You know what I'm saying? Like, she all about the culture. She for the culture. She lives in the culture. You know what I'm saying? And most importantly, like, she didn't forget her roots. Like, even though she never grew up in Philly, you could tell, like, if she was thrown in that environment outside of the luxurious lifestyle that she's been accustomed to and she's grown up used to, once she gets past that obstacle, she will fit right in. You know what I mean? Like, all them, them Philly chicks will, of course they're going to be ones going to hate and want to try to come at her because they're going to hate her being from Cali and Bel-Air, blah, blah, blah. But if the situation was flipped, like how Will went from Philly to Bel-Air and it's flipped Hillary to North Philly, once she gets past that initial obstacle of being a new chick in town, blah, 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 her swag that she got, because she oozes a lot of swag, will definitely, pass on, and, it would be absorbed by females that would want to be in her orbit, you know what I'm saying? Because she got a unique energy and her vibe is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. I'm with you on that. Definitely agree with that. The fact that she's taking on her mom and saying, like, your mom, you didn't follow your dreams, like, I'm going to follow mine. She's not going to bend over backwards for nobody, like you said. And she's definitely for the culture. So this Hillary is definitely a different version of the Hillary that we knew.
Correct.
So I like that. Jeffrey, Badman Jeffrey.
Badman Jeffrey. Jeffrey on his top boy.
Badman Jeffrey.
Top boy. And he said it. He was like, Jeffrey, you don't know what I'm dealing with. He's like, yeah, well, I do know what you're dealing with, bruv.
Yes.
You came over here because a bad man in Philly wants to take you out, wants to shoot you. So I'm gonna take care of it. I got a handle. I got to sort out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Oh, and it's crazy because Top Boy is coming out in March. You feel me? March 23rd. You know what I mean? Perfect. So the Jeffrey character is just getting me ready for Top Boy. Dig?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, and the sidebar, there's a movie that came out. If people want to get a Top Boy fix, they London Batman energy, small city. Check it out. It's on demand, on Blaze on Showtime. Small City, check it out. Little Top Boy movie. It has nothing to do with Top Boy, but it's basically like a Top Boy fix. You know what I'm saying? It's a little 90-minute jaunt. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go check that out. You know, drugs, gangs, you know, street culture, sorting things out amongst the man them. Yeah.
All right. So definitely check it out, guys. We got DJ Jazzy Jeff, cool kid, cool Uber driver.
Now time out. They changed his character because he's not a DJ. He owns a record store. What's your thoughts on that?
I like it. It's great. I mean, who's DJing now?
Nah, but DJ is big now. Like, listen,
I didn't say DJ's not big. I'm not saying DJ's not big. But who's DJing now? Answer the question. It's nobody in that age group. It's everybody older.
I don't say that, bro. There's a lot of young kids that be DJing, bro.
Not like that, though. I know I see him on the gram, but not like that. I think them switching his character up is perfect. Giving him the owner of a record store, I think is better because now him and Will, because this Will doesn't look like he rapping. This Will is more about balling.
Yeah, he's more about basketball. The other Will is more about the music. Facts.
Right. So I don't think we need a DJ in this. We need a different take on it. And you already see how this DJ or Jazzy Jeff is coming off, kind of helping Will get over his PTSD.
From the hood. Yeah,
PTSD.
PTSD from the hood. Yeah, facts.
So we already see the funny dynamic is going to be with him and Jeffrey already, and Uncle Phil when Will try to leave in that one episode.
So the first episode. Yeah, facts.
So we have to keep that in mind. We do remember his friend Trey, who was played by Don Cheadle in the old one.
Wow.
His friend Trey.
You know what's crazy? I forgot about. I'm not gonna hold you. No lie to the audience.
You forgot about Trey?
I forgot about Trey, baby. I did not the Trey character in my mind is new. I'm like Trey, who this cat?
Trey was his boy. He was his boy.
Okay.
He was played by Don Cheadle, and was crazy enough when Trey showed up. You know, Trey was the gangster Trey. So Will kind of transformed into new Will, and when Trey showed up, he was like yo, you know, was on that wave, which kind of converted Will back to, you know how when Caribbean people like us go back to Caribbean,
they
get back in that.
Yeah, they get back in that mentality.
So when Trey and Hillary met, they were like clashing to that point in the episode where they were about to get married.
Wow.
So I don't know if we're gonna see that happen now. Trey come up for a visit, meets Hillary, they clash, and all of a sudden they get together. But that's basically the old school.
I think when Trey come up, he's gonna probably. It's gonna be interesting. Like, how is he gonna connect with Carlton? You know what I mean? He might come at him. He might expose Carlton's drug habit. Who knows? You know what I mean?
Yeah, looking at both actors though, if I would have cast this show, I would have made Trey Carlton. I would have made Carlton Trey.
Really?
Yes, the two actors, I would have switched them.
I think Carlton is perfect. He's smug. He's a know-it-all prick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think Trey. I think that to me looks like a Carlton. That's why the traditional Carlton. I think that actor Trey portrays that more than this Carlton. But don't get twisted. I like this Carlton as well. I think this Carlton is fire. Like I said, a lot of people are mad. He's doing coke. They're like, that's not the Carlton we know. It's not the preppy Carlton. I like this. I like the new change. Uncle Phil, still got the Uncle Phil vibe. Great actor as well.
A lot of pushback on Uncle Phil. They felt like they didn't like the fact that he was like, you know, a Mandingo fit, you know, chocolate brother. You know what I'm saying? They kind of wanted the old Uncle Phil, or at least some light skin, you know, teddy bear. Like, as you being a teddy bear, like, how you feel about that?
Nah, like I told you, everybody changed. It's time. It's not innocent. Again, for us, maybe. But for the new generation, these are the Uncle Phils of the world. And I think we all got to remember that these shows are for the next generation and what they see now. And what is it all about now? Fitness, about health, all that stuff. So not to take away from our big guys, but we already did that. And it worked out perfectly. And we were happy with Uncle Phil.
It's crazy.
We need to try to do that.
It's crazy you said that. But there's no big guy representation in the show. What's your thoughts on that? Like, if you look at Bel-Air, everybody's in shape. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There hasn't not been any character that's going to be socially connected to Will and his universe that's not necessarily in great shape. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we don't know that yet. We don't know. It's so
we haven't seen it yet. But I mean, 4 episodes in, I know you haven't seen the 4th one yet. But where the big guys at? You know what I'm saying? There's no big teddy bears at. I mean,
I'm sure we're gonna get one.
We do got the curvy girl with Will Smith's love interest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Lisa.
Lisa's the curvy girl, which is what's up. You know what I mean? Like,
who was played by her name now?
Yeah, it's all right, baby.
Yeah.
It's all right, baby.
Yeah.
You know
what I
know
what I'm talking about.
Yeah. It's the liquor, baby. It's the liquor talking.
Baby.
You feel me? Right. But I like the fact that, most importantly, a lot of melanin representation. And when I say melanin representation, dark, yes.
That's okay.
Who's uber sexy, by the way.
Yes.
A lot of dark melanin representation, and Tech Teddy can speak for this as a representative of that melanin color tone. That is fantastic.
100%.
You understand?
100%.
Congratulations, NBC. You finally got it right on that level. Shouts to Russell Westbrook Studios. You know what I'm saying? He's been getting drowned out during this NBA season. I know he's getting the last laugh right now because his name is all over that production for this great show. So I know he must be very proud. He was an LA native. But the fact that he was able to be a part of that is big. Shouts to Will for keeping this story real close to the chest and making sure that he did not release it until he got it in the right hands. So congratulations to Will on that. And shouts to Benny Medina for being a part of this as well. And I think the writing is phenomenal. Showcasing, on a current events level, how he had to leave from Philly. You were talking about earlier in the show, to go to Bel-Air, due to the gun violence and, the street culture. It's kind of crazy right now because, Philly, right now, they're in a state of emergency right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this present time, they've had about 519 homicides via gun violence. You know what I'm saying? So that's up from last year. It was at 500 around the same time frame. So right now they're in a state of emergency. So in reviews, we talk about film and media and of course music and of course technology. But we also try to keep abreast on what's going on. So it's kind of eerie that this show comes out now in light of the state of Philadelphia as a city, trying to get themselves together and hopefully, they can kind of get a handle on that. We as New Yorkers, we already know last summer was crazy, shootings in Brooklyn, and throughout the Bronx and of course parts of, the other 5 boroughs, it was just crazy. And, we all know like the top 5 cities in terms of gun violence, of course, Chicago, Baltimore, now Philly, New York, you know what I'm saying, and New Jersey, you know what I'm saying. So, the cluster, the condensed areas, and then social media,
especially in the
urban community. Social media is a good contributor to that. They feel that right now, Philly, a lot of these shootings is due to a lot of the social media beefs and things like that amongst the gangs on platform. But Bel-Air is showcasing that. We seen that Will had to leave, and because of social media, Trey got clipped. You know what I'm saying? He almost lost his life. You know what I'm saying? Via social media because bang, they knew he was still running around or whatever. And that's how it goes down. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt I had to touch on that, and I feel that Bel-Air is kind of like really staying abreast with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? With the content, it's a really refreshing take to kind of see how they took a show that was primarily just happy-go-lucky, funny with its dramatic elements in terms of like family drama, and kind of like put the street culture with this one, and then made it dark. The fact that Carlton got the drug habit, it makes sense. The kid has been living a very lavish life, you know what I'm saying? So of course, when shit's not going his way, he get frustrated, you know what I mean? He going what?
He turned
a couple lines. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. He live in Cali. He's in Bel-Air. Why? How could he not be able to get his hands on that kind of D-Rugs? You know what I'm saying? So that's real. You feel me?
Right.
So I love that.
So yeah, Yeah, I agree because I guess a lot of people they want to give it a chance. Highly recommend giving it a chance. Prayers out to Philly and all the cities out there dealing with the gun violence for sure. But I
Facts,
agree.
man.
I agree with what Zach is saying 100%. Where this is a true representation of Bel-Air and what's happening. Um, even back then, but we got to understand the evolution of television, especially when it comes to blacks and what we can do on TV and what we didn't want to do back then. Back then, blacks on TV and movies were only doing drugs, violence, etc. Where Will was like, F that, just like our boy Kanye did. I'm not going to do the same shit. I'm not going to talk about the same shit. I'm going to do something different, which we brought in the comedy aspect. So, Will did that. Martin did it. Of course, why they bad boys for life, right?
Yeah,
But we did
facts.
something different compared to the Cosbys, compared to the New Jack Cities, compared to the, all the old school blacks that had to take roles where they were doing drugs, etc. They want to do something funny and show the other side to it. And now that we're able to take that and flip it and kind of portray realism in this show, I think it's great. I think, again, guys, give it a chance. I thought about it too, watching it with my 12-year-old. Like, all right, we're going to watch this, Steve. It's the same because we did watch the first Fresh Prince. And again, his first thing was, wow, that is very different. But then, after the first episode, we're like, yeah, we can't wait to see what happens next.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely some funny elements. They definitely balance it out. They give you some hardcore street stuff, so the realism of what's going on the other side. But at the same time, they showcasing the world of Bel-Air. I gotta give respect to the wardrobe for the show, like really showcasing the diversity in Bel-Air Academy's uniform wardrobe. I got to tell you right now, John, they cardigan gown and they polo gown is level B, John. Yeah. I definitely want the lacrosse uniform, Bel-Air Academy tee, and the Bel-Air Academy coaches basketball polo joint. Them joints are grease. Yeah. Shouts to the props team to really secure that wardrobe joint.
Well, yeah, I think Will's putting it out too for people to buy. So,
word? Yeah, if you get a link, you definitely got to put that at the end of this because I need to figure out how to cop some gears because the Bel-Air Academy gear is level 3, Joe.
Agreed. And also, you guys seeing Zach wearing the Reviews hoodie. We got Reviews gear. Link in the description below. Hoodies, hats, t-shirts. Definitely hit us up, support us. So we're going to put ads in these videos. For now anyway, so check it out.
Audience, I'm gonna be always having this hoodie on. Every once in a while I'll switch it up, but this is my favorite hoodie. It's my first joint. So if y'all want to meme me, love Zach, stay with the great reviews, that's fantastic. I'll meme myself now, joint. Yeah, you're gonna see many shows with me with the same joint. I'm gonna wash it, reset it, press it, and throw it right back on. Yeah.
All the shows. I hear that.
Meme my joint. I don't care, joint.
I want to rock the Fresh Prince look today.
Yeah, you definitely on your Fresh Prince look. OG Fresh Prince for sure.
That's right. That's right.
What do you think, like, in terms of dramatic elements that we're going to see? Like, you definitely kind of get a vibe that, Hillary and her mom is going to have some dissension. Of course, Carlton and Will is having a back and forth. You think Lisa ever going to situate Will the Nani?
Well, if we're gonna go based off of Nia Long's Lisa, then yeah, they're supposed to get married, right? Technically.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. Right now, it's still too early. First 3 episodes in, I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. The more drama we're gonna see, we also got to think about what we saw in the past, right? Remember that one episode where Carlton almost got robbed at gunpoint and Will got shot. We're gonna see something like that in this, right? We might. And that right there is gonna be another episode. We're gonna see the Will's dad episode, right? That was
because that was the most. That's really what got Will to be a big picture movie star. That scene where he broke down.
Yeah.
Why you don't love me, Uncle Phil?
Right. So we got to think about those things. Are they gonna keep it? Are they gonna make it funnier now? What are they gonna do? We don't know. But for the first 3 episodes, guys, I give it a straight 5 out of 5. I'm sorry, I'm being very generous. 5 out of 5 of the first 3 episodes. I enjoyed all of them. I like the new take on the show. If it gets crazy, we're going to review every 3 episodes until the end of the season and give it an overall. But for the first 3 episodes, 5 out of 5. We'll just take on that. Looks like
5 over 5. 505, baby. Yeah, I seen all episodes. I'm all caught up. I was trying to hold back, you know what I mean, so that next week at least I could binge two instead of just hitting with one. So right now I'm kind of in a sus position right now because next week I can only bang with one jump. So that's the only sus thing that Disney Plus and Apple TV did with the streaming joints. Now all these other streaming services want to do this gay, hold back, only two, only one, wait a bit. The F out of here with that. That's why I bang with Netflix. But Netflix, you are sauce though with Ozark joint. But at least they gave you 7 joints. It gave you 7 joints, so that's cool.
They had to.
You know what I mean?
But before we go, are you okay with Fresh Prince's episodes because they got to start, a middle, and an end?
Nah, the cinematography.
Oh yeah.
The cinematography in Bel-Air is phenomenal. You're getting a lot of as above below shots. They give you a lot of drone shots, a lot of crane shots. You're getting a whole vista view of Bel-Air. Funny thing, I thought Bel-Air was fictitious, bro. I thought it wasn't real.
Wow.
Yeah, wife was like, "Are you dumb? Bel-Air is a real place, you effing idiot." And I'm like, "What?" She's like,
yes, sir.
"Yeah, I thought Hollywood created that like town and everything, all joints." Like,
nah, Bel-Air is real, bro.
That's crazy, bro. Because when I went to LA, I didn't pop out there. You know what I'm saying? So there's no route. I have no business being in Bel-Air. I probably get arrested. Driving while black, DWB and shit. But whatever. But yeah. The cinematography is great. First of all, last but not least, the fact that they got that mansion like really showing Philip Banks and Mrs. Vivian Banks' munch is crazy.
Yeah. There's some paintings on the wall I wanna get for my spot. There's some paintings on the wall I wanna make like NFTs with. Like, he definitely got some awesome paintings on that wall.
Every room is Hillary's room, Carlton's room is an entire apartamente, my dude. Are you serious? They got full ass couches in the joint and chase lounges, bro. Nah, bro.
And a walk-in closet.
So. Yes, dual walk-in closets in every room joint.
Yep.
This is crazy, bro. You got parties in your room, B. It's crazy.
That's what I'm talking about. But we'll discuss the other 3 episodes when those come out. Guys, thanks for listening. And we'll catch you guys in the next video.
Salute.
Peace.